And there I am. Good morning. Good morning. My hair's sticking out my hat. This is my morning hair under a hat, okay? That's exactly what the hat's for today. I usually wear one because I want to. Today I needed a hat. There's my ones right there from Lily T. Let's scroll back up here to the top. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday. You know, if you're a Monday through Friday worker, your week is almost over for the work week. Doug works Saturdays too, so it's not quite half over for him, but it's good. It's good. Hump day, that's a good day. Absolutely. Let's see who's here. I see have Cheetah Will View. He was here early with donuts and coffee. Boston cream donuts. Maple bars. Don't get me started. Sandra was here to let us know she has physical therapy this morning and won't be here, has to miss the live. And we wish her well in her recovery. And go get them. Go get them. I know from experience, physical therapy is not always fun. It can hurt and stretch you in places you didn't know. When I broke my hand, it was something else. It was something else. I've also had physical therapy just to get my strength back. When I had that year, I just went from the bed to the couch. That's all I could do. I lost all my muscle mass and had to go back to physical therapy to be able to be on my feet for any extended amount of time. And yeah, but good luck. Good luck. You're going to do great. And me popping in to say good morning. So, might as well do my introductions before I forget, huh? So, I'm Ava. This is Morning Talk with Ava. The channel is Ava Potterfield and Friends. Please give us a like, a comment, subscribe if you haven't, please, and share us out with your friends because one of them might just like what they see over here and be interested in our videos or just coming to have some coffee, right? Yeah. So we thank you very much for being here and for all those things. You guys are what make YouTube work. There's Nancy at Inspired to Wander. Thank you so much for being here. And also thank you to everyone. I know we have people who watch who don't get into the chat. Thank you for being here. And thank you everybody who watches the replays. Thank you so much. We appreciate everybody. I do have my coffee here. It's the cup that Christina made me at Dyson's Crazy Adventures. Always remember, you are amazing. Yeah, I've already drank some and I've already had it run down the side. Today, I used my Keurig and I'm having blueberry vanilla coffee. And out of all the different coffees we tried in the beginning, remember we had the sample packs and all the stuff, Doug's two favorites are Snickers and Twix. That never changed. He never wavered. Those were the two that he loved. I, however, like the blueberry vanilla. I like the maple. Of course, I love vanilla cappuccino. You know that. But I would have to say if I picked two favorites, it would be the blueberry vanilla and the maple. The maple kind of surprised me, but it's good. All right, let's see here. There's Lily T. Good morning. Thanks for being here. There's Dr. King's Gold, New York. Hello. Thanks for being here. Let's see here. I'm scrolling. Everybody's saying hellos. Nightbot. Good morning, Nightbot. Nightbot says, always remember you are amazing. Lily's passing out some coffee. Hey, there's Carla. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Carter's got the coffee. Up, Dr. Kingsgold's got to go. He's got 2 other things he's got to get done this morning. Well, thank you for dropping in. We love you. He says, have a spectacular day. You too. There's Patrick at Have Cheetah Will View saying good morning. And look, I got my coffee. I have to hold it with this hand or I can't use my mouse. My computer mouse. Nancy will be right back. Gonna make some breakfast. Everybody saying good mornings. Lily says that's a beautiful sunrise. That's one of the sunrises we filmed down at the riverfront. There's all my ones. There's Debbie F. Good morning. Thank you for being here. I'm enjoying some blueberry. I started to say French vanilla. Blueberry vanilla coffee this morning. Woohoo! Let's see. Oh no, Carla doesn't have any coffee. Is that what that is? You don't have any coffee. Let's see here. There's Dream Angus. Good morning, Lisa. Debbie's going to be working and lurking. Thank you for that. There's She Devil Adventures. Hello, Tommy. Thanks for being here. Blanket, good morning to everyone. Working and lurking. I hope everyone is having a good morning. Well, so far my morning has been fabulous. I just got out of bed in time to have fresh water and drink some and make this coffee. And then I get to come see you guys. So that's a good morning. Yep, I'm still a double-fisted drinker every day. Let's see here. Oh, there's Lily reminding us. Thank you for that. Reminding us if you type. Get my finger there. There it is. If you type exclamation point in the word awesome with no spaces, magic happens. Ta-da! And Nightbot will drop your channel link right there. So everyone's encouraged to do that. It's a good way to get to know each other. And I encourage that. That's for everyone. Let's see here. We need. I'm going to put Tada on the screen just so I know where I left off. Here we go. All right, I'm trying to work my phone. I'm not very coordinated yet, if I ever am. But, let's see here. I'm getting a little stuffy. Mom was kind of stuffy yesterday, and now I'm kind of stuffy. Oh, now my phone is going dead. It's like screaming and flashing red lights. Let's see. All right, there we go. It is 67 degrees here this morning. Took me a minute to get there, but I made it. It's going to be 82 for the high today, so it's going to be cooler than it was yesterday. It was very humid yesterday. Like you go outside, it's like humid. But we're going to be in the 80s all the rest of the week. We're going to be in the 60s for the lows. So it's going to be pleasant nights and good weather to work in. No 90s yet, please. Because we're going to be working hard. We're going to be, we took a break and now we're getting back at it. The decluttering, the getting rid of things, the rearranging, the packing, the unpacking. What are you keeping? What's going? I'm gonna be, you know me, you know how stressed that makes me. I'm gonna be crying. I already told them yesterday I'm gonna be crying. I'm gonna be just in a corner feeling my feelings once in a while. Just ignore me. It's fine. It's like, how are you? I'm fine. I've been doing some work. I've actually been doing some counseling to help me manage myself and my big old bundle of feelings in regards to this and the stress. And boy, it's going to be nice when it's done. And I just got to keep my eye on that. But, you know, it's impossible in the moment. It's just very stressful. It stresses me out to talk about it. But I can do it. I got big shoulders. I got muscles. And it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. All right, back to the weather. But I'm thankful we're going to have good weather for that time period. Very happy about that. Let's get back to the chat. Lily says it's 66 and cloudy where she is with a high of 74. Oh, and Nancy's back with bacon, egg, and cheese burrito. I had a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit while we were traveling. It was really good. Really, really good. Let's see here. Scrolling. Debbie says it's 70 now with a real feel of 79. Oh, humidity. A high of 84. Sunny, but it rained all weekend. We had a little bit of rain Monday morning. I don't think it was the nighttime. I think it was the morning, and a little bit of rain overnight. Sunday night and Monday night. I said that wrong. But we need it. I still have to go water my flowers because some of them are the little tops just go, they don't lean over. The little top just goes, It's the saddest thing I've ever seen. So I got to go water them. Nancy says it's 52 degrees now in Napa, but it's going to go up to 86 today. Tommy says currently 71 with a high of 82. High tomorrow of 80, and then the low 90s this weekend. Woo! The heat is on the way. Good morning, Jason. Good morning. There's Jason. Thanks for being here. We're talking about the weather. So what's the weather like where you are? Lisa at Dream Aegis says it's 60 degrees now in the 80s later today. You started your gardening yesterday. Seedlings and organizing. So that's what I'm going to be planting mostly is seedlings. Our maple tree has blossomed into this magnificent tree, which means now I can't grow flowers where I used to grow my flowers. So I'm getting ready to move all my flower pots back toward the back where my container gardening pots are, my barrels. And Doug got me those barrels and cut them in half. And it makes the perfect potting compartment for gardening. And you can grow plenty of stuff in there and have a whole bunch of stuff in there. So mostly I'm going to have seeds, and I feel bad because I feel like I should have already had them planted, but we've had so much rain and it's been so muddy in the dirt that I didn't want to cement them in. I don't know if that's really what would have happened, but in my mind, that's kind of how I felt. To plant them in muddy muck was not the right thing to do. So the rain has slowed down. We got all clear blue skies today. So maybe today I'll do that. And I want to do that before we get too far into the other project, or it just will not get done. I know that. I'll be too tired. So I'll try and get that done today. Because you remember those hostas seeds we bought that are supposed to be the rainbow colors? We're like, we don't know if it was a scam or if it's a real deal. But I wanted some hostas anyway, so it's not going to, I'm like, let's try it. So just try it. Doug showed him to me. He's like, I think I really want these. So we got them, by golly. Jason says it's 71 with a high of 84. It sounds like Cheryl and I will have a similar experience. Oh, hey, there's Char of Heart. Good morning. Jason says there's more inspiration to work on my own gardening. Maybe I'll break down and actually start today. All right. Anybody else not got their gardening started yet? Let's just all do it together. What do you think? I think it's a plan. My gardening will not begin with vegetable gardening. It's going to begin with flower gardening. But they're all out there together. And hopefully the deer will not eat all my spinach this year. Come on, deer. I don't know how to... I don't know. Where I live, if I put like chicken wire around it, I'll probably get in trouble. I know you can get covers for your stuff. So I don't know. I'll have to investigate that and see what's available that doesn't look too horrific and offend my neighbors. Right? We have rules here. Ew, rules. Not my rules, neighborhood rules. So we have to be careful what we do. Oh no, Lily says her grass seeds never grew. Dang it. Darn. Well, are you going to try it again? I don't know. I see people planting grass seed all the time. Some of them spread the seed all over. Some of them use that rollout stuff, and then the grass grows out of it, that the seeds are in it. I flower gardened that way once with the rollout flower bed, and it just didn't really work that well for me. I think I only had like 1 or 2 plants come up. They were pretty, but, it was supposed to be thick with plants. I don't know. Lisa says, after I get back inside with the dog, I'm going to make a mocha espresso mug cake. Ooh, with buttercream frosting. It will be good. Right now, Karen and I are outside. Good morning, Karen. Doesn't it sound delicious? Uh-huh. Woo! Lily says I ordered a hand tiller, so when I plant more seeds, it'll grow better. That's a good idea, actually. Nightbot says, always remember what? Say it together. You are amazing. Yes, you are. You are amazing. I'm going to put a marker right here because I'm at the bottom of my chat. Keep chatting this morning. Let's see. Let's come over here. Oh, sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm always dancing to the music. Nothing to be sorry about. I was dancing to my jazz music this morning too, making my coffee. Right? Let's see. All right. I think I have a picture to show you if I can find it. Yeah. So my roses, can't always see these really good. There's some of my roses growing out there. What's up here is I'm waiting patiently for all my flowers to bloom. Y'all know I'm not very patient with that. So here's what the wildflower garden looks like at the moment. Not too pretty yet. But once that baby starts blooming, it's going to be gorgeous. And check this out. Here's my pinwheels that I got to mark the edge of my garden. So somebody's mower behaved itself. We'll just leave it at that. And so there's 2 of the pinwheels. Here's the other 2. You can hardly see them, but they're there. And then here's my obnoxious ones. You can't hardly see it in this picture, But that is a spinning wheel, and that's a spinning wheel, and that one I painted Hunter orange. It's like there's no way you can miss it. And I'll show the picture in show and tell so you can see it better. And look at this. So this is me, of course. Again, you can't see it very well. But there's the top of one of my wildflowers. It's to my nose. So I did have purple coneflowers that were that tall. But also the goldenrod gets really tall. So I'm hoping I don't have goldenrod that. Now, remember, I had a whole year where I couldn't be outside to flower gardening. In that year, the wildflowers reseed themselves, right? And some stuff grew where I didn't want it to be because I wasn't out there pulling it and managing it. It's actually a lot of work to keep the flowers only where I want them to be. And so last year, I pulled out a lot of goldenrod that was where it wasn't supposed to be. Now, I still have goldenrod because I grow it for the butterflies and the bees. That's what this wildflower garden is all about. And but until everything starts blooming, I can't tell them apart. There's little subtle differences, but they're so subtle that sometimes my brain doesn't comprehend it. And so I just have to wait till they bloom. And then if I have goldenrod in the front where it's not supposed to be, I'll pull it out and keep the stuff that's where it's supposed to be. I need to get some butterfly milkweed, which is short and it grows to orange flowers. That's what I want to add either this year or next year. It'll probably be next year at this point. And I may need to trim my roses, but I don't know. I'll have to research that and see. But, I'm anxiously awaiting to see what I've got there in my flower garden. I think my white coneflowers, now they're a coneflower, but they're a bushy coneflower. They grow like a plant, like a bush. The purple coneflowers are just one thing that comes up and then it has 3 or 4 flowers on it. But this is a bushy type plant, and there's something really bushy out there. So I think that plant is really thriving this year and going to really show off with some beautiful white coneflowers. I planted it 3 years ago, and it didn't do very well. And then it had the year where I didn't tend everything and the goldenrod went insane. And I had assumed the goldenrod had killed it out because it takes all the sun, because the goldenrod's really tall. But so I'm hopeful that is what that is. And it's really going to prosper this year. So I'm going to tend around it. And if I need to cut some of the stuff around it down, I will do that to give it a chance. Because if that is what it is, I'm going to be thrilled. That one I bought as a plant, and it wasn't cheap. You know how it is when you go plant shopping. It's like this little plant that used to be like $3 is now $10. Plant like this is like $30, and a plant that's this size is like $40 or more. And so I try to go with seeds as much as I can. And but that one I bought as a plant. So if it's going to do well, I'm going to be thrilled, really thrilled. Can't wait. Where's my coffee? I lost it. There it is. Cheers. So what's up with y'all? What are you going to be doing this week, this weekend? All right, there we are. Lisa says, I've been experimenting with microwave desserts since the weather warmed up and baked goods at the store have become too costly. No kidding. Holy cow. Microwave desserts. I haven't thought about that. I have a microwave cookbook. I have 2 or 3 microwave cookbooks, actually. I have to check into that, Lisa. you may have just inspired me to try some microwave baking. Lily says, I haven't worked on my baby Afghan for a week or so I don't know how big I'm going to make it. Let's see. Here's my shawl. It's almost done. This is the last of my yarn right here. That's all I've got. So when it's out, I'm done because I'm not going to buy more yarn. But here's my shawl. And I'm going to love it. I'm going to love it. I like that color. The color is called Flamingo. Flamingo pink. It's kind of a coral color, actually. But I thought, well, that's pretty springy. I like that color. See, that's another inspiration for me to get gardening. Everything at the store is so expensive. It'd be nice to provide some for myself. I can't wait to have tomatoes. The tomato plants I am going to buy as plants. The rest of my things, the lettuce, the spinach, and the bell peppers, for sure, I'll start from seed. And if I still have energy, I'll plant me some cucumbers and some squash. I like squash. Thank you. Jason says those are nice roses. Oh, Kieran looked at the phone when I said good morning to him. Oh, good morning, Charm Heart. Thanks for being here. Nancy says, Lily, thanks for mentioning your baby Afghan. I need to get busy on a baby quilt I'm making for my niece's baby. Well, that'll be awesome. Jason says the pinwheels are a great example of putting forth the effort in effective communication. I won't say what I was mumbling under my breath when I put them there. The things I didn't say out loud. Yeah. But, it seems to be working because the mowing was right up to them, but didn't touch them. There was like a row of grass about this, like this, about that wide. What is that, an inch? I'm not even going to guess. Let's get out the room. So that's an inch. Okay. About an inch and a half between what got mowed and my little pinwheel fence. But I will not complain about that. I am celebrating that because they didn't get mowed down. So I'm very happy. It's a struggle every year while it looks so bad. I agree. It just looks like a bunch of weeds until it blooms. And it's unfortunate that they don't bloom early, but here in my zone and in my shade from the trees and whatever else affects it, they bloom mid-June, maybe. They may not have even bloomed yet. So for that long, it just looks like a bunch of weeds. And I understand that it looks like weeds, but it'll be so pretty. So I work really hard to protect it until it starts blooming. Then people are like, oh. And I don't have to struggle anymore because everybody else looks at them too because they're pretty. Well, let's see here. Jason says, I leave all our dandelions because, first of all, they just look nice, but also the bees love them. Don't buy into the smear campaign against dandelions. They're great little flowers. They are wonderful little flowers. I had toyed with the idea of actually planting a dandelion patch, which would consist of being in one of my barrels or a couple of barrels of them, because I just love dandelions, first of all. I think they're beautiful. I like the little blowy puffs, right? But you can also make dandelion tea, dandelion jelly. I make dandelion wine. I there may be a medicinal purpose for them. I can't remember. But they are a great. You can have dandelion salad with the greens. The greens are edible. Um, they're a great little flower. Great little flower. So I'm always happy when I see them because the bees do love them. They love them. You are correct. There's the Traveler's Edge. Hello, Nate. Good morning. Right, dandelions are edible, healthy greens. Absolutely. Well, let's see here. Let me check something here. Get down here. All right. Good morning. Good morning. I had to look that up. I recognized the picture, but I didn't recognize that name. But that's Vals in a Van. Of course, we know Vals in a Van. Good morning. I just wanted to make sure it was you. Good morning. Had a chance to drop in, so I did. Well, thank you so much. And check out the love and the butterflies. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Let's see here. Uh-oh, where'd he go? There it is. All right. Let's see here. Right. They are edible and drinkable. We're talking about dandelions. So Val's in a Van says, I'm building a PVC solar panel frame. I planted cilantro this week and going to HD for more herbs. Awesome. I haven't had an herb garden in a while, and that's something I toyed with this year, but I don't know if I'm going to get that done or not. We'll see. It seems like the deer like the herbs really well. They like my lettuce, and I really had to fight for any lettuce, and I had to fight for any spinach. And I like to just go out and pick the salad, rip it up a little, eat it in a bowl. Thank you. Lily says my shawl is beautiful. Thank you very much. Debbie says a lot of flamingos are coral colored. See, I always think of them as pink, but yeah. Let's see here. Scrolling. Jason says that sounds awesome. To scuba, which is Val's in a Van. I've got 2 sets of portable solar panels with big batteries, converters, and one small and one big. Nice. Thank you, Lisa. Let's see. Char of Heart says, maybe I can practice drawing those and put my little girl characters in the scene. That'll be awesome. Are you talking about dandelions? Nancy says, Char, it sounds like you're getting inspired to include dandelions in one of your next drawings. There's some love from Lily T. Those are our member emojis. In StreamYard, that's just what it tells me. It tells me what the emoji is. But on the YouTube side, I know you're seeing those little pink floral hearts. Lisa says, my parents were Depression era and they used to eat dandelion salad as kids. Yeah. Let's see here. Right? Absolutely. I have no doubt. Overwatered. I don't even know how to say that. She killed one of her plants. About killed it from watering it too much. So she looked it up and won't water it so often now. Not edible, but pretty. Woo, Nancy's going to show us the baby quilt when it's finished. Can't wait. Awesome. Oh, so Lisa says, I put lettuce in containers on old chairs and tables because of the rabbits. The rabbits. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, actually. I have to see if I have any old chairs out there that I'm getting rid of. I don't think I do, but I can check into that. I reached the wrong direction for my coffee. Well, you know what? I'm having a really good day. I'm having a really good morning so far. And it's because you all are here with me having coffee. And I'm looking forward to plants. We're talking about plants. And so I'm really getting excited about my flowers. And tomatoes. Tomatoes. Oh, tomatoes. So, that makes me happy. And you already know what happens when we're happy around here. All right. That got me going. And hey, I want to run my member reel. And as a thank you to all of our members, we have Patreon members and we have channel members. And we appreciate your support so much. So thank you. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm swaying. I'm drinking coffee. So thank you so much. And also a huge thank you to everyone who watches our videos, who gives us thumbs up and subscribes, shares us out, who come to the live and watch, and those who are in the live chat. We just appreciate you all so much. All right. I'm just sitting here relaxing, drinking my blueberry vanilla coffee. I don't think we've done this in a little while. So let's just take a moment to send some prayers, some good vibes, some good intentions, whatever it is that you do. Just uplift one another, including yourself in that too. And, you know, there are people who are struggling right now, and maybe just some little positivity or something like that. Let's do it. Let's just take a moment. All right. That little bit of banjo in there at the end made me happy. But thank you for doing that. Thank you so much. And, there can be a lot of negativity anywhere, but I'm so thankful that my YouTube family and my YouTube friends, for the most part, are very positive, and that's what makes it a pleasure to be here. And I tell you all the time, YouTube's one of my happy places, and it truly, truly is. It truly is. I'm very grateful for YouTube and for every single one of you. Let's see. I'm scrolling. There we go. Right there's where I ended with the happy frog and the ladybug. Hey, there's Georgianne. Hello. Thanks for being here. Yep, absolutely. Lily has lost 17 pounds so far and has 50 to 60 left to go. You've got this. You've got this. I have no doubt. Val's in a van is trying to figure out which edible stuff can grow in small containers and will travel with her. Yeah. I hear the trash truck outside getting the trash. I'm very thankful for them. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. There's New Times, New Beginnings. Hello, DJ. Thanks for being here. Thank you much. Oh, Dream Angus says those 1980s plastic patio chairs that otherwise would be trash. Ooh, that's a good idea. I bet I could also find some of those at garage sales. Yeah. Awesome. Might try carrots in a deep but skinny pot. Interesting. I know someone who grows carrots in a bucket. Of course, for you, it's having room for the bucket. I get that. They have really good luck growing them in the bucket. So I think you could do carrots in a pot or a container, smaller one. Thank you, Char of Heart. Let's see here. Char of Heart said, I could use some prayers just now. I have had a lot of breakthroughs, and when they have all gone through steadily, I can tell you all about them. Awesome. Jason says, now I'm interested in seeing if Val can get a portable van garden going. That sounds like it would be tricky. Right? Super cool. I agree. Jason says, good vibes to everyone. Things are pretty rough for a lot of people these days, but it's always inspiring to see groups like this all supporting one another. Thank you, Jason. Oh, yes. Nancy's time is up. Off to work. All right. Thank you, Nancy. Hey, we will be doing show and tell next Wednesday. And so that's next week. Let me pull up my calendar. On the 10th. And our challenge will be the 24th. And y'all, I'm going to be over here in my part of the world trying not to have a mental breakdown while I'm sorting and getting rid of things. So I think something that would be really good for me right now is walking. So let's do a walking challenge. And just, I mean, it's not about who walks the furthest and wins. It's just about doing your personal best. And if you're like me and you haven't even been out walking, then get our butts out there and do some walking. So let's do a walking challenge. And I need that. It would help me with my stress. It would help me with physically. And that'd be good. So show and tell is next week on the 10th. And the challenge we'll all kind of report in on the 24th. And how do you report in for a walking challenge? Well, you take a selfie of yourself out walking. You show us what you saw. If you're on a treadmill, take a picture of that treadmill. Show us what you're walking on. If you're walking in place, I do that sometimes too. In the house, just take a selfie of yourself listening to some music. Or for me, I like to watch this while I'm walking right here. So, whatever works for you. And it might encourage somebody else. You never know, right? Because one of the things I say all the time, and I truly believe it, is you are inspiring those around you all the time, whether you realize it or not. And so we may inspire one another to do better with our walking, and if not walking, moving, right? Moving. Get up and move it. I like to move it, right? So, yeah. Let's see here. There's Walt Money Scratcher. Hello, thanks for being here. Right, Pippi likes to eat the plants. I have to really keep an eye on my house plants from cats. And I used to, Doug got me fresh flowers every payday. And now the cats like to dump them out and water goes everywhere. So I told him probably ought not do that anymore. But, yeah. I know what you mean. Right, we all know what happened to Lily's roses. Pippi ate them. She thought they were chew toys and sticks to carry around. But we love them anyway. Right? Walt's saying hi to everybody. Oh, Lisa says, Dream Angus, my neighbor offered me those chairs because she was going to toss them in the trash and knew of my rabbit woes. That's a good idea. I may have to use that idea. Oh, Lily has started walking Pippi most mornings. Well, there you go. You've already got a head start on us. I haven't walked at all. Maybe I'll start that today. Walking is good stuff. I like going on night walks, especially when the skies are clear and I can see the stars. Oh, that sounds heavenly to me. That sounds wonderful. DJ's going to get back into doing YouTube videos because I had so much going on. Plus, I lost a pet. Oh, I'm so sorry. But I'm going to be doing some more live streams in the future. That'll be good. Val says, I definitely need to walk more. My hip and back deter me, but I'll join this challenge and do my best. Well, don't hurt yourself now. Um, some of us, like me, have problems with our joints and some arthritis going on. So don't hurt yourself. And if don't do anything that's going to cause you pain. Let's see here. Oh, when I had to trim my roses last week, and a thorn got me, and it bled horribly. It bled horribly. And I couldn't remember, like, locust tree thorns actually have poison on them that can really be a problem. I couldn't remember if rose thorns did the same or not. It did. I did have a little reaction to it, but it didn't swell up huge. It got red and sore for a couple of days, and then it got better. I kept an eye on it, and it got better. So, yeah, but I kept a good eye on it for a little while because I couldn't remember. I could not remember. Let's see. I'm looking at something here. There's Peter. Let's see right here. Hello and welcome. Thanks for being here. Let's see here. He's one of my YouTube friends. Let's get over here is where I meant to go. There we go. Okay, moments like that, I'm doing something on the other screen. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Nightbot, reminding us you are amazing. Always remember that. So, well, folks, it is past the hour by a couple of minutes. I've enjoyed my coffee time this morning. Yum, yum, yum. It's lip smacking good coffee, that is. Blueberry vanilla. But thank you all so much for being here and for spending part of your time with me this morning. I appreciate it so much. You are a wonderful start to the day and a positive start to the day, cheerful start, and uplifting. So I appreciate y'all so very much. And I just want to remind you once again that if you are struggling right now, and there are so many people who are struggling, I'm struggling. If you are also struggling, please know that you're not alone. You are not alone. And you are worthy. You are here for a purpose. You are wonderfully made. And you are an inspiration to those around you, even when you're not aware that you are. So always know that you're worth it. You can do it. That baby steps matter. If there's days when all you can do is take a few baby steps toward the goals of your day, that is still progress. So give yourself grace. Give yourself some grace. You know, we give others grace, and sometimes we forget to give it to ourselves. I've been there. So give yourself some grace, and just know that we can do hard things when we have to. You're worth it. You're worth it. And you deserve it. You deserve to get through this if you are struggling. So hang on with all you've got. And I mean tight. Never give in. Never give up. Give yourself some grace. Baby steps count. And if all you could do was get out of bed and go to the couch, that's fine. That's still progress, right? It is. So hang on, y'all. Just keep hanging on. Hang on and show up, right? Never give in. All right. I love you all so much. Appreciate you. And my hope for you is that you have a wonderful rest of the day and a good week. All right. Love y'all. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.